Hello people, it's Jake again. Going to continue playing Terraria. We just defeated Cthulhu last time, so this time, uh, no plans. No plans yet, but we'll see. And I remember where I put the stuff. There we go, potion. Alrighty. Alright, now with Cthulhu defeated, I really would like to get more better accessories. So, I'm gonna be mining today. Let's see. Desert is that way, so go. And I defeat these people. Should be a cave somewhere past this one, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the ice one and then keep going left. Once you have a ranged weapon in Terraria, it makes the game so much easier. It's funny, but most of the time, whenever you're playing Terraria, you always have a distance weapon, you know? Melee weapons become ranged weapons later on. Most magic is, from far. The minions are the only ones that are closest to being, yes, melee only, because you have to stay close to them. Especially when I whip them. But even then, you still have a bit of distance. Not that much as other classes though. If you ever wanna have a fun challenge, where I use only true melee or anything that has no range, oof, makes it a lot harder. Desert. And yeah. Just a little bit more. Just playing Master a few days ago, and my goodness. You can see the difference. I'm expecting to die, but no. Expert, so much more forgiving. Once you play Terraria enough, you start wanting to do like harder and harder just to, keep up either the excitement, ouch, right? The excitement or the, just wanting to challenge yourself to get better and better. But in my opinion, there's like a moment where it becomes too difficult to have fun, where you can't just, go around doing silly things and just exploring peacefully. I wish Terraria had a better, or I wish most games had a better difficulty setting where it's not just bigger number for them, smaller number for you, When they added the extra AI like movements to bosses for legendary, I was pretty happy with that. But unfortunately, they still nerfed you. You know, they make him have more armor, more health. You have, you know, still the same amount of damage, so you feel like you're doing less damage. It takes longer. You have to dodge more. I guess that's fun for some people, but not for me. I wish the challenge didn't come, you know, from being bullet sponges, but from having to, you know, like do different strategies for each boss. That would be amazing. And I always buy this DPS meter. I cannot play Terraria without it. What else is there? Meh. Well, I do like the blue blocks, but I'm good for now. But yes. Difficulty in games is something that I want them to be hard, but I don't want them to be frustrating. And I guess there's a fine line with that. The most difficult game I ever played is, you know, the Dark Souls. And I definitely couldn't play him. I did play Lords of the Fallen, the original one. And everybody was like, oh, that's Dark Souls for babies. I couldn't pass that one either. So then I'm like, they're not for me. But I do see the enjoyment of things. In Terraria, you know, master from expert to master, you know, it's almost the same, you know, just that things just do much more damage and you take him longer to kill. It's such a simple way of handling difficulty that it's my one complaint of Terraria. I just wish there was a better way. But I have no idea on how. Other than, you know, different AI. By what kind of different AI, you know? People say that, you know, shouldn't reveal a problem unless you have a solution, but I try to at least voice it. Alright, we're in the desert again. Hopefully we can walk past it this time. Do I have bombs on me? No, I do not. No problem. We can always find bombs. Goodbye. The problem with the Crimson, you know, is the fact that you get swarmed very easily. In Corruption, I think it's easier to walk past them because, you know, there's just flying monsters. The occasional worm, but that's not a common sight. But over here, you know, you have flying, the fighters, the face man, whatever it's called again. What are they called? Face monster, yeah. So it makes it a little bit harder because they can come from you from everywhere. The flying ones are pretty easy to, you know, they're AI to get them stuck or something. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah. Nice, good enough for me. And I must remember to put torches, because then no one will be able to see what I do. Water and water. Yeah, I can't break that, but I can do this. Alrighty. Get rid of that water there. And go down. Okay. Now that we're actually mining, nearly 10 minutes into the recording, I can actually start looking for a wand. I mainly want boots. Double jump would be nice, but boots are definitely at the moment. My next boss that I like to fight is the Brain of Cthulhu. That one's gonna be really easy, especially if you're using a bow with gesture arrows. Oof, no challenge at all. Cave here, so I can see some monsters. See what you are. Slimes. If I do get bombs, I can go for that thing over there and just, get a weapon. Over here would be the Undertaker, which I don't like, honestly. It shoots too fast, you run out of bullets, and it doesn't do that much damage. The musket is much better. But that's a conundrum of choosing a world evil. Usually Crimson has better accessories, but Corruption has better weapons. But there's a few outliers. I believe the Putrid Sand is better than the Flesh Knuckles. What else is there? The dart rifles. Yeah, no, the rifle is better than the pistol. Vampire knives were much better back in the day, but now spear is better. Although they're both, the evil weapons, they just come too late, in my opinion. By the time you get them, and they're like, oh, they're cool. They're just about the same as power as everything else, So, I wish they were better. Or you could get him earlier. Like maybe... Replantera? Terra? Like maybe you have to defeat all the mechanical bosses, then you can get him? Is that too early? Still need just one boss of difference, Both Plantera, Pre-Plantera. I think, yeah. That might be a good idea. We'll never know. There's a heart over there. Chest. And a worm. Yay. Oh, we found double jumps. Scratch one item off our list. Alrighty, worm. Come at me. Okay. It takes too long. Nah, make this thing bigger. Jellyfish are one of the deadliest animals in all of Terraria. Never play around with them, trust me. They'll kill you in seconds. Oh, look at that kills. Way there. Oh, okay, no, that's not a button. It looked like a button for a moment. That's a button. Boom. Ooh, good thing I didn't go that way. And then I wonder why I always die to traps. Because even if I see him, I can't help but press him. Potion. Alrighty. I'm thinking of, part of me just wants to keep playing Terraria, like I do right now with a boring playthrough. Mainly because it helps me practice talking, which is the thing I need the most. But I also at the same time, practically, or no, not practically. What's the word I'm looking for? Shoot. Realistically, or logically, this, I'm just gonna give up on that, but my train of thought was, the fact that I'm 100% sure that this is just not gonna attract anybody. Who's gonna wanna watch me play rambling and it's not entertaining anything? I wouldn't. I wouldn't watch myself. So why am I even doing this? Oh, look at that. Temple. We're in the temple bottom. Oh, there's a mushroom. Mushrooms are always good. Because of the flatness of them, they usually have a lot of things spawn on them. Like hard crystals, statues, chests. They're always good. Looks like I'm hitting water no matter what. I wish I had bombs. Regular mining. Garrett bomb would have been nice. Water. Sweet. And now. That's your third. But yeah. I'm thinking I'll still continue recording these every now and then. Not as often I'm doing right now. It's mainly to get, practice talking. But I'm gonna focus more on like small videos. Right now I'm doing the thing of, killing Cthulhu in different ways. So I have another one, or I have 2 ideas, 3-ish ideas on how to do it. So that's probably the most efficient way of trying to get at least one viewer per video. Other than this, which is, who would watch this honestly? Oh no. Yes, we got this. And here lies a problem with expert. Ooh, that's dangerous. The problem with expert is the fact that, less difficulty, but less accessories, Even when I'm playing master, I wish I had more accessories. Remember that you can use this as extra storage, and you also have the different classes. So if you have a different armor piece or something, you can always store it. Excuse me, sir. Did I leave someone? Yeah. It's not worth it. Hello, sir. Did you drop something? I don't remember. Gold. Ready. We go down. We must go down. Yeah, too close. Yeah, that's too close. That should be fine. Little breathing thing. And down we go. One more. Righty. Oh, hobby statue. Always get the statues. I guess I can use two right now. I need two at the moment. I really don't want to remove all that water or make it go follow me. That should be fine. There we go. Ooh, whoa, whoa. I already have it destroyed. I just don't have it. Alrighty, what can I eat? There's not much I want to get rid of. The snow. Just one block of snow and I'm not getting any more right now. Well, that sounds smart. Alright, we got the boots. And it's 22 minutes. Worms are just a nuisance. Except for the big one in the desert. That one is a danger. And the one from the hard mode. Ooh. What's so fast? I already have that thing, right? Yeah. Alright, I think I can't find a decent cave system. Yeah. Call it there. But you know, every time you want to leave cave system in Terraria, when you find the best things. My Terraria knows. Excuse me, sir. Give me your knife. Nope. There we go. See, I told you guys. Alrighty. Now I'm really hurting for space. Oh boy. Flame arrows. We just need 5 more. Sweet. Diamonds are always useful. I do that. Place again. Ignore it. Some more rope. I think that's platinum, right? Yes, that is platinum. Now to make it much faster. Cool. Sweet. Silver at the bottom. 1, 2, 3. That should be enough. Oh, emerald. See? You want to leave? And a gem cave. Oh my goodness. Or gem node? Gem plating thingy? I'm gonna need to clear some space up here. An amethyst one though. Oof. Most of the time when I get these, they're diamonds, emeralds, you know. One of these pure amethyst is kind of disappointing. Especially because I already have gem hook. Although, what lane again? Topaz, right? I forgot about that. Excuse me, sir. Wait a second. If that was any difficulty other than expert, you know, would have been game over. What am I gonna even use this amethyst for? Doesn't even sell that much for. But eh, whatever. I grabbed it and it's gonna get annoying, so get rid of that. Ignore that slime. Ooh, heart. I guess you wanna die. Alrighty. Oh. I have the target thing on right now, so not the smartest thing. Keep fighting more cave. Nothing. I'm gonna call it there. You can always go back. We go this way. Put everything away. A lot of amethyst. And blocks. They already had a harpy statue. Or did I just never grab it because I had no room? There was. Base. They're raining. No silver. Meh. How much do I need for that? That's 45, 50. But yeah. Ooh, not enough. Not quite enough. Miscalculated there. I'll get more soon. Not a problem for me. And alrighty, amigos. This will be it for this episode that I'm gonna be putting in. Next time, we'll do more mining, I guess. More uneventful mining. Alrighty, thank you. Have a good day.